Well, you mentioned it. Kyrie Irving, Janae mentioned it. The road games, that's where he's getting his bread these days because he's still unavailable to play in home games because he is unvaccinated. So, Woj, is there any update that you have on the New York City vaccine mandates here?
Yeah, and remember, the vaccine mandate is not only impacting Kyrie Irving and the Nets, but the Yankees and Mets, whose opening days are coming in New York, April 7th, and then shortly after that. So you've got all three teams engaged with the city in both leagues, trying to see the pathway here to get, I think, certainly Kyrie Irving here sooner back on the court. And I think what's happening now ultimately is I think there's 5-day increments with the mandate to renew it. And so tomorrow is another, Thursday is an increment, and then it'll be 5 days after tomorrow if they don't tomorrow. I think there's optimism that it is coming, that there's a pathway for Kyrie Irving to play again for the Nets at home this season. But you heard Eric Adams, New York City's mayor, yesterday say that the sports teams in New York, the Nets, Mets, Yankees, are going to have to wait their turn. But there's optimism out there. They may not have to wait too much longer.
Well, I'm sure that the Nets, especially, they have their fingers crossed because while there's still no set date yet on the Kyrie front as it pertains to home games, and remember, we also haven't seen Ben Simmons in any games. He's still out with a herniated disc in his back, and Steve Nash said earlier this week, right, that he still has high hopes that Simmons will play this season. But Brooklyn has just 10 games left in the regular season, and there's still so much uncertainty surrounding this team. So, Perk, you know that Brett Brown saying it's all about how the plane lands on April 10th? For you, as you're looking at this stretch, right?
Never heard that one,
it's all about how the plane lands.
Okay.
So when you're looking over this final stretch, what do you need to see from the Nets to have confidence in what they can do in the postseason?
What if the plane don't land, right? That's what I'm looking at. What if the plane don't land? So
it's going to crash. If the plane don't land, it's going to get to the ground at some point.
It's going to crash.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's going to happen to the Brooklyn Nets. I don't see them having no hope of making it out of the Eastern Conference with a part-time Kyrie, and we don't know the status of Ben Simmons. And look, people could come back and say, oh, he's going to be an elite defender, and he's 6'10", he's so versatile. But again, he hasn't played since June. Like, we don't know what his workload on his legs is going to be able to handle. So I'm looking at how stacked the Eastern Conference is. Part-time Kyrie with no signs of Ben Simmons, and as great as KD has been, they're not making it out of the East.
So Richard just sat up like extra straight, like he has
That's
something
fine.
to say. So what's going on, Rich?
I agree with Perk. Man, at the end of the day, look, when you look at the Brooklyn Nets, no team has won a championship finishing 7 or below. I think the Houston Rockets won it finishing 6. And that year they were the defending champions. So they were coming back as the defending champions. It was like if the Milwaukee Bucks were to get healthy late in the season. So I think since COVID and around that time, we've been talking about teams bringing it together, whether it's the Lakers last year or, the Golden State Warriors this year or Philly this year. All of this talk about teams getting it together. Well, historically, in the 75 years of the NBA, not many teams have put it together in April and went on to win a championship, especially the way this route goes. So, we can look at this and say with almost certainty that the chances of a team finishing in the 8th, 7th, 6th spot is probably 1% of winning it. Now, it can be done, but ultimately history says it's not that way.
And how will it be done? Well, it's going to be extremely difficult because if they're in the 7th or 8th position, you're going to go up against a Miami Heat team or Milwaukee Bucks team in the first round where you say the silver lining is, okay, Kyrie would be available if things weren't to change in a Game 7 scenario, but still, that seems way too hard.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.